Hi, so this is the second part of the FAQ. First, go to my website, okay, iPhone-repair.my, enter. It might be slow a bit because my server is hosted in Malaysia, but don't worry about it because the contents will be hosted in another server, okay, international. So go to the login button. And you don't have an account yet because you haven't paid, so click here to pay for the online course. So I'm only accepting the PayPal at the moment. Okay, read this all. Okay, another payment method, you contact me, okay, Western Union or bank transfer. So here's the semester one, as I say, is 200 USD. So fill this all, okay, make sure the phone number and the email you register is correct, okay. You will be logged in my course with your email and your password. So you will see there's a countdown timer here because this is for the first batch of the student, okay. Once we in the middle of the process, there will be a live stream class hosted with Zoom or either Google. So anyone who later than that, they need to join the next time when hosting the live stream class for semester one, okay. It should be in August. This can prevent the student asking the stupid question that we already go through. Okay? But of course, when you join later than this, you still can learn from the main course, okay? By the way, the live stream class will be recorded. You can view it. Semester 2 is locked, 3 years old. They will be unlocked once the first batch of the student is done. So after you fill this all, click this button, it will lead you to the PayPal page. Okay, after you join, you just log into your account, okay? So username will be your email that you register.
Okay.
After you log in, it will redirect you to the page that come with semester, okay? So semester 2 and 3 is not ready yet, okay? After we go through this one, this will be unlocked. So click the semester 1. So this is how it will be, okay? I will keep adding more extra contents to here. So the process bar is kind of like doesn't matter, you know. Maybe you finish 10% and it dropped back to the 5%, okay? Because I will keep adding the contents. I might keep adding the contents in middle of the process, okay? So here's about the courses, okay? So don't underestimate my basic cost, you know. A lot of people that don't know about the resistor, capacitor, you know, the measurement wave, okay? They don't know how it works, you know. So there's some problem that I cannot fix. I will explain in here, okay? How to use the software, understand the multimeter, what's the diode mistake, okay? The power supply different, why I'm using that tools, and you know, even the tweezer is make it different. There are a lot of blah 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 things in here. Everything is a knowledge to you. So this is how it's gonna be. Okay, after you enter the course, so most of the lesson inside that come with a few videos, okay? I will release it one by one. I'm not gonna release it all. You will lose the patience if you see too many videos, okay? So each video is not that long, okay? Don't worry about it. It won't be 1 hour for each video. I don't want to waste your time, okay? I like to get to the point. So this is one of the demo, okay? So this is how it's gonna be, okay? There will be a contents writing and the video is uploaded into the Vimeo server, okay? So without login into my website, even you have the link, you cannot view the video, okay? So by here, you should know if your internet your ISP is blocking you to view the Vimeo, then it's better you don't join at all. Unless you know how to use VPN, things like that. Okay, but I'm not going to teach that. I don't want to waste that kind of time. Okay, you also can ping whether the server is it fast or not, okay, or either you just ping the Vimeo, make sure it is low latency, it can be connected. Okay, it's hard to say, some country that might block certain website. Okay, and even my website, you can ping my website. Okay, but my website is just working as a gate just to log in to view the contents, so not much you're gonna loading from my Malaysia server. So most of the works is come from the Vimeo. It's an international server. Okay, they have a Western, they have an Asia server. Okay, they will streaming to you based on your location, so don't worry about that. The speed is really good, and even the quality. Okay, so let's say take an example. I look at this one.
I'll look at the microscope here.
Okay. So this is the 1080 is the maximum quality I have.
This is the 2G I see that.
Okay. You can double speed. You can speed up to make your learning faster. Okay, this is how it will be. About the subtitle, okay, most of my video will not gonna have a subtitle. I will gonna do it on later. Okay, so here's the caption and subtitle function that inside my Vimeo. I can upload the subtitle, okay, in later. Okay, it also even come with the auto translation. I will enable it, so but the translation for sure will be off a lot because we have a lot of term names. Okay, let's say capital, I will say is a cap. Okay, so auto translation always have a problem, so it will take me a lot of time to do the subtitle, but of course it won't be that long. So I believe second batch of the student already get the subtitle. Okay, so when you rewatch it, you just enable the subtitle in the option there. Okay, so subtitle is come later, but as I say, don't force yourself. If you have a hard time to understand me, don't force yourself. Find yourself a suitable teacher. Okay, I'm not that desperate to get your money. Can I break on each semester? Okay, yes, you can break on each semester. Let's say after you enroll the first semester and you kind of like no time or budget issue or things like this, you can wait. You can join anytime, but you only miss the thing that the live stream class, you might miss that. Not every month I have a semester 2 or semester 3 like this, because you have to start over, wait for next few months and to start over from the semester 2 first topic like this. So the only thing you only miss is the live stream class. Okay, so all the other videos can be viewed anytime. Okay, it's permanently. So second question is, you say the live stream class will be deleted in 30 days. Okay, so the reason for that is not only I have a secret technique need to share in face-to-face. If you don't have a webcam or even the microphone, you are not allowed to join the live stream. Okay, you just watch it after we record it. Okay, so the point of that is not only to protect my content. Okay, and second thing is the students' privacy. Because some of the students, there might be a famous guy. Okay, there's a guy, he asked, what's the difference if you do like that? The people will still copy your content. Well, there's big difference. I already took the money if he wants to copy me. But of course, I believe most of my content, especially the heat control, is very hard to copy. It's not very hard to copy. It's unique. You wouldn't find the teaching like that over the internet. In most of the school, you don't even find someone like me to explain the things like that. Can I skip the semester 1 and join the semester 2 directly? Sorry, you cannot, because
you underestimate my semester 1, okay? Not only the semester 1 come with a lot of heat control, how to take off the IC, things like this, okay? There's a lot of technique, let's say, a lot of things that I already explained in the semester 1. So if you watch my video, you see how I bring over the voltage and fix the reset line short and things like this. I'm going to teach that in the semester 1 because that one is considered a basic knowledge, you know, basic skill. If you think that kind of skill is awesome and professional things like this, and I even say the master class like that, is actually kind of like scam, you know, because it is basic things that we should know in the basic. Okay, I just don't want to explain the things so you will see, wow, it's like this. If you didn't learn the one, I don't allow you to join the second semester at all because you are wasting my time. I explained the things on the semester 1. But the third semester of CPU class can be bought alone, you know, because that one is just a CPU, pedagogical skill, and measurement things like this, you know. Okay, teaching you the every details about the CPU process, and then you can able to develop your own method or your own skill or even your own tools to do it, you know, because that one is just about swapping, data recovery, things like this. So it's not so much depends on the semester 1 and 2, because by doing that step you are already kind of like reboot CPU, or either you are doing the transplant, you know, swap over the board to board. You are kind of like skipping the diagnosis, you are avoiding the direct problem, just swap over the CPU into the another board. Okay, so you are kind of lazy to find out what's the problem of that board. Let's say that board have a problem that reboot itself every once in a while, or maybe you have a network problem and you cannot find the problem, you keep swapping. So this is why the third semester you can buy it separately. Okay, remember, you can break on each semester and you can join in later. The only thing you miss is only the live stream schedule, okay? Because live stream schedule will go through one by one. Requirement. What's the requirement? What's the things I need to prepare in order to join the course? You need more money than the learning. Do you know why the offline course, the real-time training, is much more expensive than the online? You know, one of the reasons is I provide the ID board, the motherboard that can be turned on, the motherboard that never repaired before, to let the student to practice, you know, of everything, you know, CPU, RAM, okay, or even the NAND, Wi-Fi, things like this, you know, because no point if you keep practice the skill on the dead board, you know, because you don't know what kind of side effect you will bring. You don't know whether your method is correct or not. It doesn't even turn on at all. You know, how do you check the things you install is properly function? Let me show you that the board I have in behind here. So this is kind of like a lot of board I have, okay, of each generation of the iPhone, okay, even 11, okay, there's a bunch of board. They are all ID board, you know. Some come with the high capacity hard disk, okay. And even there's a DFU board, okay. So the phone that is stuck in DFU mode without the NAND, and the board that come with a lot of CPU that never removed before. You see, that a lot of resource. So of course we don't let the student to wasting the board. We will supervising them of every step, as I say in the previous video. So this is why they only need 1 to 3 board in each generation to master the skill. It's not that hard, you know. It's very easy. If you don't have a good teacher, you might wasting 10 board or 20 board to master the skill. Without a correct technique, you will keep wasting the training material. This is what I call training material. So by here, you already know, after you join or before you join, each generation you should have at least 2 board, you know, 2 motherboard. ID board, okay, it can be turned on. It is very useful, not only for you to take the parts, okay, to salvage the part, the most benefit things is we can refer things, you know. Let's say you found there's no resistance value on the software. You can refer the good board. Okay, you just measure for that because that board is fully working. The only things it had is the ID log, you know. There's no problem with it. So you just measure, okay, you found, okay, this is a 300 resistance, that one is 150, so you know this board have a problem. So good board are needed. Another requirement is you need to have a standard skill. That what I mean is I'm not going to answer the question like how do I remove this kind of flags or how do I change this LCD. I'm not going to answer these kind of things, you know. So that is the standard skill you must have already before you join. So the second one is you need to know how to Google. Okay, let's say how to enter the recovery mode. This is considered a basic skill, you know. So you just Google it and see the step-by-step instruction, you know. I'm not going to teach you the things that easily can be found in the Google. Do not join if you don't have enough money. Okay, because you will be not only investing the motherboard, you will investing a lot of programming tools, you know. These kind of things, a lot of programming tools. In order to become a specialist, you need to have this kind of tools. Okay, iPhone specialist, I mean, all the tools we have, the most expensive things I believe is the thermal camera, you know. This is the part that you must have in order to become my level. Okay, I will teach you how to use rosin, but this kind of technique, freezer or no rosin, is outdated already, you know. There's a lot of shorting you cannot find with that kind of method. So you must need the thermal camera to do that. Or else you will have a hard time to fixing the short, you know. And you might ask, I suspect this, I take this off, you know. You keep doing the things that you didn't verify, you know. So that one is considered a basic tool that you must own to fully utilize the things you learn from me. Expectation, okay? Do not join if you look for the things that there's some course that keep talking about the history, who make the capacitor, you know, what year it invented, okay? So this kind of things is not going to be in my course, okay? If you look for these kind of things, is not in my course. Or the thing that is too specific, okay? Let's say this is the I2C connection, how fast it is, you know, how many megabit per second. This kind of thing also not in my course, okay? Yeah, by throwing you a lot of useless information, especially the information that can be Google, is wasting your time, you know. My job is only to let you acquire the skill to find out the problem, have a better diagnosis way, have a standard operating procedure, maximize the profit, do it in the lowest risk, okay? So that's my job, to let you earn the money in the fastest way, okay? So if you like that kind of courses that will have a lot of confusing term, the name like this, okay, explaining everything that is small thing, every line like that, it's not going to be here, okay? Also, I'm not the one who keep talking about, okay, this is a schematic, here go to here, and then he keep repeating the things, you know. Okay, here have a 3 watt and here have a I2C and it goes and come like this. This is the name of the line, okay. But they didn't tell you what happened if that line is missing and what measurement you need to take, you know. Okay, what kind of symptoms, they never tell you, okay. They just show you the diagram and then keep talking about it. So I'm not that kind of style, okay. My style is, I will teach you how to read, but I'm not gonna to repeat that. But I will teach you how to separate the useful information, okay, what you're gonna look for, you know, source, okay, command line, okay, who is the input, who is the output. You need to separate this kind of thing, who is the accessory, who is useless. So I just teach you this kind of thing, okay. If you expect every circuit I'm going to explain that, no, it's not going to be in my class, because there's some school that like to do like that way, you know, to make the textbook as fixed as possible. So it makes you seems like to be a lot of things that you need to know, you know. But eventually after you graduate, it is not going to be helpful, you know. It is not helpful when you are encountering the real case, okay? So he found out his skill have a problem, especially when he encountered a problem, he don't know where to begin because too many confusing knowledge he learned. He doesn't know which one is important, which one is not important. My contents is really have contained a lot of unique things that I created my own. I developed the things on my own. So you won't see this in the other school for sure. Let's take an example, this one. Okay, so this is the part where I remove the IC and I teach you the method, airflow, things like this, explaining why using this and using that, why the airflow like this, okay? That will be already explained in the semester 1, okay? So now talk about the scoring system. How do I know you are doing the perfect job, you know? So what I mean perfect job is like this, by looking the balls, okay, that section. So after you remove, when you see the solder ball on top is flat, okay, it's not like this, okay, they are flat. And below, they are still like ball, okay. So this is what I call the perfect temperature of getting that melting point, okay, because only this IC, the top side is getting melting point, but below it doesn't, okay. So means if you remove it like this way, all the surrounding things there is not affected, okay. Some more behind for sure is not affected because the ball itself already told you only top side is melted but below is not. So if you get most of the area like this, for sure this is the perfect temperature that the IC is removed by heat. As I say, there will be a scoring system for this, okay. If the case like that, I think I will give myself about A or maybe A minus only, you know. It's not that high. There will be a S rank, okay, A, B, C, D, E, you know. Of course, when you achieve the C and D, you are kind of like fail already, you know. I only accept the things at A and B, okay. S rank is totally perfect, that not even have scratch when I cutting the glue. Little scratch also not. So that one S rank is considered perfect, you know. So this is considered the A rank, okay. It's the safest way, lowest risk, no side effect, okay. Not even the coin, not even the glue is affected, okay. This is the small part about the scoring system. I will explain more on the semester 1. Okay, so this will be it, and if you have any further question, and drop one below. Bye.